Okay guys, so if we jump into my Shopkeeper account, which is the software that I use to track my Amazon profits, what you can see is that over the last 12 months, this product here, this ASIN, has generated over £40,000 in revenue. However, it's only made me £300 profit, which is less than a 1% profit margin, which is terrible by anybody's standards, but I'm doing it on purpose. Now, I know this sounds kind of crazy, right? Why would I be losing money on a product on purpose? And I'm not just talking about for a few months during a product launch where it'd be totally normal to lose money for a few months. I've been selling this product for years and it's never made me any money. So why am I doing this? Why am I losing money on purpose? The reason why I'm doing it is because it's part of a bigger strategy that I'm using that allows me to dominate the market and make more money, more profit from other products that I sell in the same market. So I want to pull back the curtains and share this strategy with you because I think it may be something that you may also be able to implement in your guys' businesses. Okay, so for this product, some of my competitors sell 1-pack, some sell 3-packs, some sell 6-packs, but the 1-pack sell the best. So this ASIN that I was just showing you is actually a 1-pack. Now, the reason why I actually lose money on it, well, there's really two reasons. Is that number one, my price is really low and it's actually a lot lower than my competitors. So the profit margins before any PPC spend are actually really small. Well, not really small, but they're quite small. They're smaller than my other products. The second reason is that I'm really aggressive with my PPC campaigns. I spend a lot on PPC for this ASIN. And as a result, all of that pre-PPC spend profit margin is basically all eaten up by PPC spend. But because my price is a lot lower than my competitors, and obviously I have a great product listing and all of that jazz, of course, my click-through rate and conversion rate is really, really good for this product. It's much higher than my competitors. Also, because I'm aggressive with my PPC campaigns, that high click-through rate and high conversion rate coupled with aggressive PPC campaigns means I have really high sales velocity, much higher sales velocity than my competitors for this product. And as a result, I have really good organic keyword ranking for this product. I'm ranked in the top 5 for pretty much all of my most important keywords for this ASIN. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? Okay, that's great, Luca, but who cares about organic ranking and organic visibility when you're losing money on this ASIN? But the thing is, this ASIN is actually part of a variation listing, and I'm only losing money on this one ASIN. I'm actually making money on the other two variations, the other two ASINs. So if I take you back into Shopkeeper, what you can see is that these are the other two variations. So these three ASINs make up the variation listing. So this one's a 1-pack, this one here is a 3-pack, and this one here is a 6-pack. And yes, I make 1% margin or basically no money at all on this first ASIN, but the other two, the 3 and 6-pack, I make really good profit margins on. And that's because I'm not running any PPC campaigns on these two variations. I'm only running PPC and only promoting this 1-pack, the best selling variation. As you can see, I've got a 35% margin on the 3-pack, 36% margin on the 6-pack, and that's actually on the Inc. VAT revenue. As a VAT registered business, we normally look at the X VAT revenue, so that's about 41 or 42% profit margin on the X VAT revenue, which is a really, really, really good profit margin. Essentially, what I'm doing is using something called a loss leader, which is a really common practice in retail, but for some reason, no one really seems to talk about it in the Amazon FBA space. The idea behind a loss leader is that as a business, you sell one of your most high demand, most desirable products below market value to actually outcompete your competition, win that customer. Yes, you don't make any profit on that sale on that product, but the idea is that actually that customer then buys other products or buys repeat purchases from you, and then those future purchases or those other purchases actually offset the losses you make from that loss leader. So for example, supermarkets don't make any money on their meal deals. They actually use them as loss leaders. So I'm in an area where I've got loads of great world food shops around me that sell really good fruit and veg, probably much better than Sainsbury's does. But because Sainsbury's offers a cheap meal deal, I often go in there to buy a meal deal. When I'm there, just out of convenience, I end up buying milk, a few other bits and bobs that I need, and that's where they make their profit. And because I go to Sainsbury's to get my meal deals, just by default, I end up going there again and again to buy all my other things just because it's a pattern of habit. And that's how loss leaders work. That's how supermarkets make their money from the money that they lose on those loss leaders. Another example would be supplements or cleaning product brands that are always offering free starter kits. If we use Purdy and Fig, for example, we come to their website, this is a natural cleaning product brand. Basically, the only thing they advertise in their product is this main offer. So if you click get offer, or if you click here, the free bottle, what it will take you to is this offer here. And what you can see is they offer you either 3 cleaning concentrates at the full price, which is £21, or their loss leader, which is the £21 3 cleaning concentrates plus a free glass bottle plus a free cleaning cloth for only £15, which is cheaper. So they're actually losing money on this initial sale. But the idea here is that to get this price, you have to sign up to a recurring subscription every 90 days, and they'll make their money on later sales. And this is the exact same strategy that I'm applying to my Amazon business, to this product. I'm actually making a loss on my most in-demand variation, which is the 1-pack, so that I'm actually able to be the most desirable offer in the market. And this means that I'm actually winning the customer's click when they're looking through the search results and comparing the options out there. Now, the majority of my customers do actually end up buying the 1-pack, and I don't make any money on those sales, but that doesn't matter because a really good proportion, a good percentage of those customers do still buy the 3 and 6 packs. And because the 3 and 6 packs are more expensive, the combined revenue of those 3 and 6 packs is actually higher than the sales that I make on the 1-pack, even though I sell less units of those. And I'll show you this exact data in Shopkeeper in just a second. This product I'm actually selling is also a consumable product, which means that even though a lot of my customers initially buy the 1-pack, they love the product and then they actually come back and buy a 3 or 6 pack later on, future down the line. And you can actually see if you go into my brand analytics that about 5.5% of my purchases, of my sales, are actually repeat customers for this product, for this brand. So if we go back to Shopkeeper, what you can see is that over the last 12 months, I've actually sold 8,000 units of the 1-pack, only 3,000 units of the 3-pack, and then only 2,000 units of the 6-pack. Right? So obviously the 1-pack sells a lot better in terms of units, but because the price is higher, like I said, the combined revenue of the 3 and 6 packs, which is about 65,000, is actually higher than the revenue of the 1-pack. And because I'm not advertising, not using PPC on these two variations, the profit margins on these two variations is really high, which means that the overall profit margins are really good. So the total revenue across these three variations over the last 12 months was £106,000 or thereabout, and the total profit was about 23k. So that means that my margins were about 22% across all these three variations on the ink VAT revenue, or how we normally look at it would be about 27% margin on the ex VAT revenue, which is a really good profit margin across those three variations, considering that I'm not making any profit on my main most in-demand variation. So by utilizing this strategy, I'm able to dominate the market with this product through pricing and price point, while maintaining a really healthy profit margin, which is normally something that's really hard to do, right? Those two things don't normally go hand in hand. Normally, if you're dominating the market through pricing, you have a low profit margin. And that's why this strategy is just so powerful. And it doesn't just have to be pack sizes. It can be color variations, design variations, size variations, whatever it might be. If you sell variation listings, you may be able to implement this strategy. Find your best selling ASIN in the variation, drop the price on that ASIN and only advertise that ASIN, and then increase the prices of your other ASINs. That's what you would basically do to make this strategy work. So guys, as always, I hope you found this video helpful. Hopefully it's helped grow your Amazon businesses. If it has, give the video a like, let me know in the comments, and also consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.